Hi there, we're going to do a review here of the Chuwi version 88, which is an iPad mini clone, I think is the best way to describe it. Extremely similar to the iPad mini, running Android 4. We'll go through a more detailed review of it now and have a look at it. Firstly, this isn't just an out-of-the-box review like a lot of the reviews you see on the internet. This is a review I'm doing based on using it for the last 2 weeks since I received it from the supplier I bought it from, Merry Mobiles. First things first, in a separate box came a charger cable that you can see here, standard 5V 2A cable which charges up the Chuwi, and the supplier also sent an adapter so that I could use it in the UK. It came extremely well packaged. Obviously I haven't got the packaging now, but it came in this nice box. As you can see, it says Chuwi on it. Let's just bring that a bit close to the camera, and it doesn't really say a lot on the back. It shows on the back it's the v88 quad core, and this is the 16 gig ROM version. So if we just quickly go through, it was extremely well packaged. I've only just put this back in the box for the review, but let's just take all this stuff out. Actually, that's the actual tablet. We'll put that to one side briefly. Inside was a USB cable, some instruction manuals I haven't looked at. There was also an on-the-go cable that I've managed to misplace. So got the boring stuff out of the way. That's the box. So onto the tablet. So as I stated, extremely similar to the iPad mini. Okay, very, very similar design with the camera on the front there. And we'll turn it over. There is actually a screen protector on this, fairly badly fitted by me, but there we go. So let's turn it over from the back. As you can see there when it focuses, Chuwi v88 quad core pad mini is the way they describe it, and it says 16 gig. Okay, so first things first, slightly different and quite innovative by the Chuwi. The power button and the volume rocker switch are actually on the back rather than the side. I thought that was quite different. Quite like that. I don't see any problems with that. That's the rear camera. We'll go into the detail of that in a minute. And just underneath all the labelling is the speaker. Okay, in terms of the ports, let's just get these to focus. We have, going from left to right, the memory card slot, which will take up to 32 gig micro SD card or a TF card. That's the 5V power socket. Sorry, that's the headphone socket. The 5V power socket, the micro USB connection, and additionally we have mini HDMI out, which is extremely useful, as I found recently bringing this on holiday with us. When it was raining one day, I've got a little 3-year-old son. We plugged this into the television and played some of his favourite films off it. Okay, let's power it up and have a look at it then. So let's turn on the power button here. Okay, there we say pad mini. Apologies if you can see the reflection of the camera at the moment. That's just booting up. Okay. Just hold that 1 second. Okay, there's the Chuwi branding. Okay, just while that booting up, I can talk a bit more about the specs. So the CPU in this is an RK3188 quad core, ARM Cortex A9, and it's clocked at 1.6 GHz. As stated, it is a true quad core processor, and running the tasks is extremely quickly. Okay, as I was saying, just going into the about screen, so we can see the Android version is 422. There we go, there's the jelly bean. You can see from the extremely responsive screen. Sorry, I'm just trying to watch the camera while I do this. That's jelly bean then, so we'll go back. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention about this was the dimensions of the tablet when I unboxed it. In millimetres it's 201 by 136, and it's coming in an extremely thin 7.22. It's an extremely nice tablet to hold in one hand. As you can see, very easy to hold with one hand, and I don't have particularly big hands. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, brilliant for playing videos on for kids or for adults or whatever takes your fancy. So let's just play a little bit of Despicable Me here. Very, very responsive, as you can see. Really good colours, no lagging at all. I think the best way to describe it is buttery smooth. Okay, I just want to give you another quick look at this screen, which I think is outstanding on the Chuwi. So have a look at some photos. Okay, extremely clear screen, as you can see. Okay, and that's that. Okay, we'll try another one, Avatar. We'll see if there's one that's a bit brighter than the Robocop one. Okay, here's the Avatar trailer. Right, go forward a bit.
Why we're here. Because this little grey rock sells for 20 million a kilo. Their village happens to be resting on the richest deposit and they need to relocate. Those savages are threatening our whole operation. We're on the brink of war and you're supposed to be finding a diplomatic solution.
The concept is to drive these remotely controlled bodies.
Okay, we'll go back to the home screen. So, one other thing to show you on this is the Antutu test, which is nice and standard. Everyone likes to know what the performance of these devices are, so we'll go into the apps here. Let's just show the speed of flicking between the screens while it's on that stand. So Antutu test, benchmark test. Let that load up. Okay, that was a previous test I ran, 16545. Test again here. So I finally got to the end of that Antutu test there. Forgot how long it takes. The device there is scoring a very, very good 19,162, which is quicker than a better test result than the Samsung Galaxy S3 and is comparable to the Google Nexus 10. So that's an extremely good score. Okay, so finally, as I mentioned earlier, Merry Mobiles is the place I bought this from. So if you're interested in this device, go into Merry Mobiles and type in Chuwi v88, and you can see the one there that I bought, which is the quad core that we've talked about, 2 gig of RAM, 1024 768 pad mini style, and you can see there the current price. This is today, we're looking at the 8th of September, it's $171 there. A couple of other things I didn't mention before. In terms of the battery, it's obviously built in, it's not something you can remove. It's a 5,000 milliamp battery. I charge this most days, but I do use it every single day for internet browsing, watching films, listening to music. Okay, one of the things we want to have a look at is obviously performance benchmarking. A good way of doing that is looking at one of the games. Temple Run 2 here. I'll just kick that off. Okay. Okay, quick go of this so you can see what it's all about. Extremely good performance from the video. See the performance of the processor here, it's extremely quick. Third time lucky. You can see very responsive the gameplay there. One final note on accessories. A lot of people might be put off by buying Chinese style tablets and phones. I wonder if you can get accessories for them. It didn't take much searching for me to buy this tablet case. Let's just put the Chuwi in there. This wasn't much at all, I think it was about $10. Clips in that. Let's clip it into place. It does make the Chuwi go to sleep like another well-known brand, and it wakes up when you open it. If you want to fold it to obviously type, you can. Browse the internet, or you can use it to turn the tablet upright, like so. Just get that back in shot. That's particularly handy. I do a lot of travelling on trains and planes. That's particularly handy for that. So that was very, very cheap online accessory. Puts it to sleep, keeps it protected. Okay, that's the end of my review. That was Dootech doing that review. Look out for future reviews. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.